What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about random nonsense topics at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. And today I want to talk about U37 football. Now, I saw this stuff on TikTok, and let me just say something. These guys are worried about the wrong field. They should be worried about the job field, not necessarily the gridiron, but these guys are just getting injured left and right, and I love it. I mean, these guys are pretty much just like fast-tracking CTE just for the love of the game. They're not getting a coin out of this, and they're just pretty much tearing their ACL, looks like pretty much every single play. Either that or getting like severely concussed, and somehow these hits are bigger than the NFL. I think it's just because these guys are slower and there's like one fast guy on the team, but these guys are just getting absolutely lit up every play, and they're not taking any coin from this. No, it's for the love of the game, and that hospital bill has to be heavy. I mean, it has to be so heavy, and I mean, if you're playing U37 football, I assume you probably don't have like the best job if you're making choices like this. So that hospital bill is going to rack up quick. I don't know who's going to have to bail them out of that. Who's going to have to bail them out of that hospital bill? But let me tell you, that gas station check's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. These guys love the game of football so much that they're willing to pretty much walk into a place where they know they're going to get injured. I doubt that one person has left that field after a season like 100% without like tearing something or having like the worst head injury of all time, because these hits are insane. These are grown men who probably once played football and they're like, you know what, I'm not giving up now. I'm at the age where U37, like, that's an old NFL player. So these guys, like, it's not even like a chance to go to the league. They're just literally doing it for the love of the game. And it's not worth it. I mean, these guys are tearing that Achilles, those poor Achilles on those guys is tearing left and right. These guys are folding like lawn chairs, taking shots to the head, and it's honestly awesome. I mean, it's rare to see this much passion nowadays out of people, and the fact that you're seeing out of 37 and under grown men throwing their helmets, punching people, just absolutely throwing their body on the line for the win that means absolutely nothing. It's honestly just beautiful. It's about throwing your whole body into someone else's head to the point where you both have comas and can't pay off the hospital bill. That's what America's about, and these guys are representing our country in the fullest and best way possible. But I mean, I don't know what you're expecting when you get a bunch of McDonald's, gas station, couple blue-collar guys in there to play football. Listen, these guys haven't put on the cleats in 15 years, and all of a sudden they're like, you know what, I got the itch. Let me go break my back. And that's what these guys are doing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's actual tombstones on these fields because, like, some of these people definitely just pass away, so they're like, all right, let's bring up the shovel, let's just do this real quick, the game goes on. The game goes on because even though Eric's back literally folded in half, like, he's literally just 3 feet tall now because his head is at his legs. His pelvis is literally like the top of his body. But he did pass away, so we're just going to bury him now. That's what it really comes down to in U37 football. These guys just love the game so much, and I can't imagine being like the family of these people like, hey man, just don't. Let's not do this. Our family's already $50,000 in debt. Now we're going to have to pay $150 in medical bills because you tore your ACL, Achilles, you popped a lung, and you have a concussion, went to a coma for 15 days. And we don't have the money to pay for this, but they're like, I love this game so much, I'm willing to die in the field. And they usually do. They usually do. R.I.P. Randy. I don't know if a Randy actually died, but he definitely did. If there's a Randy in this league, he's definitely dead now. And so I salute to you, sir. But the families, like, imagine the groupies that come to U37 football. I mean, it's just literally like a family. And, like, watching your dad get absolutely blown up on multiple occasions. Maybe deliver a hit, but when he delivers that hit, that back's, let me tell you, 3 discs slipped in that back at once, and he's not getting up. He's not getting up. He's getting stretched off, and the ambulance just actually stays there because they know they're going to have to come back, and they don't want to have to do multiple trips. The ambulance is just parked literally on the 50-yard line, and they're just taking bodies left and right, but they're not leaving until post-game. And I just imagine that these guys have like orange peels at halftime, like smiling, like this is the best gig ever. Look at us. We didn't give up the dream even though we'd be too old to even play in the NFL, but we didn't give up the dream. The only thing we gave up is our family's future for the fact that we have $150,000 in medical bills because I took a shot to the chest that literally made my heart explode. That's what's going on with these games, and you just gotta respect the passion. Listen, there's not many passionate people nowadays, so you get those U37 guys out there just absolutely putting their bodies on the line while their whole family's watching them have to get carted and stretched off. That's really a beautiful thing, and we need more of that kind of passion in the world today. And these guys are really just delivering the hits. No pun intended, but absolutely intended, because these guys are just going down like flies. I mean, it's literally like a fly trap that is the gridiron, and you put pads on these grown men, and they're falling like flies. Just not a good idea. Listen, people get hurt regardless in football. Now you're throwing 37-year-olds and under in that league. Yeah, great things aren't going to happen, but it's for the love of the game. It's absolutely for the love of the game. But guys, I'm almost at 500 subs. I post daily, so if you want to subscribe, it means the world to me. It doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but it means the world to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Once you like, once you sub. See you guys 9 p.m. Central Time tomorrow.